Yo peeps! What's up? So we are back and we are filming a tutorial for another bracelet by Rainbow Loom dot enthusiast. Of course, the one and only, the beautiful, the sophisticated, the creative and talented indie. And this is called and this is called the Siberia bracelet. Okay, this was created by my super friendly um, Rainbow Loom dot enthusiast, and it is amazing. So many details. Okay, so this is a really nice bracelet, and I'm sure that you guys are gonna go nuts because there's so many color possibilities, and we will see what we can do in Muster in a little nick of time. Okay, so we will put together some colors, and I am honestly a bit challenged with what to do because it is very hot. Okay, since it is very hot, I will try to see if I can come up with something interesting. Okay, so this is Siberia by Rainbow Loom dot enthusiast, and for the setup, we are going to be doing. By the way, I named Siberia, haha, because it reminds me of the Siberian patterns. All those different colors and directions of the patterns is beautiful. That's gorgeous, isn't it? This one she made herself, Rainbow Loom dot enthusiast, and gave it to me as a gift. It's so beautiful. Okay, so we will be using 7 colors. Okay, because you have white, red, that's 2. Then you have the caramel, and the army green, that's 4. And then you have the green here, that's sort of like a, I forgot what green it is. And then there's the maroon, and then the black, and then the gray. So that's 7 colors all in all, and we will do our best to enumerate everything. So we will start with the Z border. For the border, I will use the zebra bands, because I think it will look nice on the sides. Okay, so the border is very easy. As you know, we have the lock bands that I add at the end, which we will be putting here. Okay, there's always lock bands. Oh no, wait, you know what, never mind, forget it, we will figure it out later. So to begin with, you will start with the middle, lay your bands in the middle, just like that. Just like how I cover my hands and you cannot see it. Just kidding. So you have it there, and then go out just like a regular border. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to straighten it, me and my awesomeness. Okay, and then you go from that side to this side, going out and then going up. Okay, look at that. These zebra bands are beautiful. I love them. Okay, and then you keep going up. Keep going up to 20 gaps where you finish. But where you are, the 20 gaps would probably be the perfect wrist size. Well, that's mine at least. The gaps are these, so 20 of those. That long is already good for my wrist. Okay, so just continue doing that, and you will keep going all the way up. See? Okay, so you go up to however you feel it is long enough for your wrist, and then I will be back in a while. See ya. So I finished the borders already, and when you reach the top, okay, all you have to do is to end right there. Don't worry about this, we will be adding the cap band later here. Okay, so don't worry if there is nothing there, just end in the middle. Okay, so this is about 20 gaps for me. Okay, so we shall now continue with the next set of bands, and the next set of bands will be the X bands in the middle and the side bands that go out. So the first thing that we will be getting are the bands in the middle, the X that goes up, and for me I'll be using the medieval fusion. So what you need to do is to just get your bands and place from whichever is the first, where if you want it from right to left or left to right, as long as you maintain the pattern. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one you want to do first, but make sure if you always start on the right, you start on the right. If you have to start on the left, you start on the left. So let's follow what Indy has done in their pick tutorial. I will do that and then cross it. Okay, and then you stop first. You don't go all the way up, instead you already add the side bands, so you will just continue from here going out. Okay, so you do one band here going out there, okay, and then one band here going out there. Okay, oops, sorry, there, I'm so OC. Okay, so you do your X again. Okay, do your X again like that, and then you do your bands going out again. So from here to here, and from here to here. Before I forget, make sure that you use strong bands, because these will have a lot of layers on them and you have to keep pushing the bands down. Okay, remember that you always have to push the bands down, because there will be so many bands on top of each other. 7 of them, imagine. Okay, and just keep doing your X and keep doing it outwards from where you stopped, just like that. Okay, so I'm sure you get the idea. It's not very difficult. Okay, so I'll see you in a few seconds. So now we finished laying the X and those bands going diagonally. We are now going to add the bands going from this one, these pegs, to the middle pegs. Okay, so if ever if ever you might want to get a band that would really counter the colors of all these, because it would be nice for it to stand out. So I'm using the Tin Man against my medieval fuchsia and my Sunkiss, and I will put those there from the middle going out to the next 2 pegs downwards. See? So you just keep doing that from there. You can do 1 row first going up like this. Oops, hold on. It's so twisted. Okay, again, it's so twisted, sorry, I'm so OC again. There you go, just keep going up, or you can simply do 1 in each side each time, so you climb the bar pins at the same time. Okay, so it really depends on you. Okay, so that's how it's supposed to look. Just keep going sideways. I'll see you in a few seconds. Okay, so in case you're wondering, it ends right here. Okay, so you won't add any more on this. It just ends there, second to the last. You don't add here anymore. Okay, FYI. Okay, so I'm literally getting the camera backwards. Okay, so the next bands that we will be placing are the bands on the sides. Okay, so the bands that go up from here to here, no, from here to here, go all the way up. Okay, and for this I'll be starting with my Persian green, the Persian green. We will be putting it here to here. Actually, I'm thinking the green doesn't seem to be filling in well. Wait, let me see. Green, let me see, I think I have to change the green. Sorry, I am trying to pick a color suitable. Let me see. What color? Okay. Let me get the mother of pearl. I just have a feeling that's not gonna work very well. Green and brown and yeah, I don't think so. So we will use mother of pearl from here to here. Okay. And then there to there. And more. There to there. There to there. There to there to there to there too. Okay. And then you repeat it on the other side. From there to there. And there to there. There to there. And there to there. So hard now. The 3rd pane going to the 4th pane, or to the 5th pane, or going to the 6th pane. So let's just call everything there. Okay, so just go all the way up to the end of your loom. Okay, I'll see you in a few seconds. So we finished the mother of pearl, and the next step is actually to do something that just connects it the other way around. So now we did it going up, and now we will do it going down. So from there, and you just go all the way down there. I'm using my Tin Man for this. The Tin Man, these gorgeous bands are just gorgeous. Okay, so you go from that side to that side. So you're now creating something that counters those mother of pearls that you just added. Okay, so you're going from there to there. The laying of the bands are actually quite easy. It's just that they're really a lot. Like a lot of bands. Okay, the design of the mine is so much. I've got so much bands to put on it. Okay, so I was chatting with Sherry, Saturn Luma, and we was wondering if we could do a new tutorial for one of her bracelets. And I remember she's the one asking me if I could do a tutorial in the Southern accent. Well, let's see how long I can take it. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna try. Okay, so anyway, you have to go the way up. Okay, and then I will be back after a few seconds when I'm done doing this. Okay, so we got self-complete again on that, the Tin Man band side. We are now going to add the second to the last layer. It's almost like a non-stop laying of bands, right? You can imagine the loop is going to take forever. Okay, so from the center all the way up, we are going to add a single chain just going up. So it's going to be really fast. In the color suggestion of Rainbow Loom Enthusiast, she used the same color as the border bands, the first border bands in the center. So that's what I'm going to do too. So I'm going to give a zebra stripe again, and just place it like so, going up, just like that, just like that. Okay, just keep going up, single chain. Sorry, my hand's in the way. I told you we are going to have lots and lots of bands on these pegs. So now we're just laying the single chain. Okay, so keep going up all the way up to the end of your loom, to the end of your loom. I am making up songs because it's so long, I don't know what to say. Okay, and just keep going up, and I will see you in a few seconds. Ooh, this one composes a lot of parts. Okay, so anyway, we are going to go and lay the last of the bands. Okay, so what we are going to do is, let me just double check. Yeah, okay, so we are going to be coming from here, and we will be laying bands from here, going out, and then going up as a single chain. And that is going to be very easy. You go here, and I'm going to use the fuchsia from the Twilight pack there, and then you get another one from the 4th going out to the 5th pin. Okay, and then you keep going out, and it's a single chain. Okay, just keep doing that. Make sure you use the stretchy ones. I'm just hoping that this one is strong enough. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm worried because this is silicone, and what if it breaks? Let's see. Bahala na Batman. Okay. You get that, and then you just keep going up. Okay, I am trying to sort because it comes from a mix pack. Okay, so just keep going up as a single chain, just like that. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of bands. Keep going up as a single chain. Okay, just go up as a single chain. Keep going up as a single chain. I'm so annoying, it's irritating. Some of you are probably cursing me right now. I know. Well, you gotta keep it interesting, and this is the only way I can think of. As long as you guys learn the bracelet, then, you know, that's that. You can mute me, don't worry, I won't mind. I won't get hurt. My feelings won't get hurt. You can mute me. Okay, so I'll be back after a few seconds. I'll just finish this last border bands. Yahoo! We are finished with laying the bands, and we are now going to turn the loom around. Ta-da! It looks so nice. Look at that. Woo! Bands onto the loom. Okay, so you will now get 2 bands to use as a cap band for these two pegs in the middle, and then you cap it, and I use my border bands, okay, and then you place it there just like that, okay. Ta-da! And the first thing that you need to do is to loop out these 4 bands. So you just go into the cap band and loop that out just like that to its home post, get the one next to it and loop it out to its home post, okay. Very easy. Then you go to the other side, loop those 2. Please do not go forward and loop everything, because it is not like that, okay. You might just go, oh, looping the border band, okay, I'll loop everything up, all the way up. Nope, nope, nope. We will stop after this 4. Okay, because some of you sometimes get excited, yeah, the border band, okay, and then you finish everything and then realize it's not the right step. So finish those 4, and then we go back to the center, and in the center is, oh, look, I missed 1 band. I have to get another one. So this one is supposed to go there. Remove this. Oh, that's live boo-boo on camera. Okay, so you add that first, so in case if this happens to you, that's how you do it, and then you get back the other one and then put it back. Okay, there. So anyway, as I was saying, what we loop is the center chain, 2 center chains, and go all the way up. That is now what you will go all the way up for. So no worries with this. You can just loop in advance if you know it. Just go keep looping. Okay, just do that. Keep going up all the way up like that. Then just keep looping. Don't bring the other one too. Keep it there. Okay, so there, bring it there, and then get the next one, bring it up, and then get the next one, bring it up. It's twisting. Okay, so there, just keep looping it up. See, so it's not very difficult. You get that single chain up until you complete everything in the center. Okay, so I'll be back in a few seconds. So we finished the chain all the way up, and now the next step is to loop the chain all the way up as well on the sides. Okay, so you just go and continue what you were doing earlier, and just keep going up. Okay, there, just keep doing that. So we will just untwist those bands later when we remove this whole thing from the loop. Okay, so just keep looping all the way up. Cha-ja, 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 cha-ja. Okay, so I will keep doing this and I'll be back in a few seconds. So we finished laying the side bands, and now we will start looping the center band. Okay, you will have to pay attention because this is composed of 3 steps. Okay, so the first step that we will be looping, or the first steps, are to loop the center bands. So what you need to do is to go first to this side, to the left, to the band that's under, and cross it, put it back to its home post. Okay, and then you go to the other one and bring it back to its home post as well, just like that. Okay, try my best to make it not as looped as possible, not as twisted as possible, and then you will go into that peg and bring out the one on top to its home post, just like that. Okay, and then you do the same for the other side. Bring it back to its home post. That's the second step. Okay, the third step is you go back to this peg and you bring back the 2 bands you see on top home as well. So that's the third step. Bring it home to its home post, or bring it back to its home post, whatever suits you. All this vocabulary. Okay, Those are the 3 steps. So the next thing that you should do is to just continue on and go again under here, get the band that's underneath, and then loop it to its home post, and get the other one too, and loop it to its home posts. And then you go back under and loop the one on top to its home post, and you go back under and get that top band and loop it to its home post. Same with the other side, loop it to its home post. Oops, twisted, sorry. And then get the next one under and loop it to its home post, just like so. One last time, so you're not confused. You go under, loop it, close it to its home post, and then get the other one, close it to its home post. Okay, and then you go back under, then you loop that out to its home post, and you get the other one, loop it out to its home post as well. Do the same the other side. So I will keep doing this. Now see you in a few seconds. Okay, so we are now going to go to the next step, which is going to be very tricky to show you because my camera almost fell. I don't know how I can show you this. This is going to be a huge challenge. Okay, well, let's see. How do we do this? Okay, let's do this from, I guess, this way. Oops, one of my pegs fell. How am I? Do I zoom? How do I zoom you? Okay. Anyway, let's see. From here, you'll see that you have one. Well, never mind that. Okay. So what you will do is you need to go through these bands and loop out this band, this one. Okay. So the first step is you go in. Okay. Then grab that band and then loop it out, right? Okay, from there you are going to loop up the bands that you see under. Okay, let me see if I'm seeing this correctly. Yeah, so you will be left with 2 bands under. See those 2 bands that you see, the Tin Man and the brown. You will get those and you will use the looming roach stitch, which is to bring it up like this. See? Did you see that? Okay, and then after you do that, you will go back in and grab that mother of pearl, this band. You are grabbing this band. Okay, so you go under inside and grab that band and loop it out to itself, just like that. See how very slowly I did that because I don't want you to get confused. Okay, let's go to the other side. Hope you can see this. You go in, pick up this band and loop it out to itself. Oops, I'm off camera, sorry. This is so hard because you have to see the bands. Okay, anyway, so loop it out to itself there. Okay, and then you have to get the 2 bands under the bottommost 2 bands and bring them up like that, and then you pick this outer band again and loop it out to itself, just like that. I hope I can show you better, but that's the best I can do because of the camera setup. Let's see if I can adjust the camera setup to make it go lower. Wonder if that's clearer. Problem now is that I cannot get the bar pin to go through the legs of the camera. It is such a challenge. Okay, so hopefully that is clearer. There. Hopefully that's clearer for you. Okay, So we will go to the next one, and as I showed you earlier, you will go and unloop this, not unloop, but loop it to itself. So you go inside, take that out, and loop it out to itself. Okay, and then you get these two bottommost bands, okay, and loop it up just like that, and then you go back in and get that bottommost band which you are supposed to loop this way. Okay, let's repeat it one more time. You go in and loop out the band going out to the right. You get your bottommost two bands, loop it up, peg, and then you go back in and get the bottommost band and loop it out to itself, just like that. Okay, one last time to be sure. Okay, so you go in, get that third band, loop it out to itself, go to the bottom two, pick them up, loop them above the peg, then go back in, pick up the last band and loop it out to itself. See? Once more, you pick up the third band, loop it out to itself, pick up the last two bands, put them above the peg, and then loop the bottommost band. Okay, this is hard. Okay, there you go. So you get that and loop it out to its home post, just like that. See how near I am to the camera already. Okay, so hopefully you were able to see that, and I will be back in a few seconds and just finish all of this. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited I finally finished everything. This is a long filming, but I love it because the bracelet is exciting. So for fair warning guys, this will take a lot of time, but definitely worth it. So we are now going to end it by looping the borders, and so you simply go in your pegs and loop out the rest of your border bands just like this. Just keep going up the loom and loop everything to lock everything. Okay, but you go through a lot of bands, so it will take quite some time. Just be careful you don't break anything, because that's a lot of hard work under all those bands. Okay, so just keep going through each and carefully loop out those border bands. Okay, so you can see that. See, just go through. Oh, so scary. Yeah. Okay, so carefully do that, and I'll see you at the end. See you in a while. Oh my, we are done. Ooh, that was nice. Okay, so when we lock it, we finish at these two pegs, and you will now grab this band at the bottom. So all you have to do is to go into that peg, fish out those bands, and then put your C-clip. Okay, then go to the other side and fish out the two bands again, then put it on your C-clip just like that, and it's locked. Yahoo! Yeah. Okay, so we're now secure. You can now remove the whole thing, which you will also fish out one by one, because it is going to be tough to remove it, and you have to be careful because all those hard work have to be removed carefully, smoothly, and making sure that this masterpiece is beautiful, because these are hundreds of bands. Okay, so I will keep removing this and then remove it from the loom and show you the finished product. Okay, so I will be back in a few. Bye! So there you have it, my finished Siberia bracelets. I still haven't fixed the bands yet. Some of them are twisted and over, like really curly. But once I get to fix that, this will look nice. I am still a bit confused if my band choices are good, but hey, we will learn as we go along the way. So these are the two Siberia bracelets. This one looks so much better. Of course, this is the version of indie. Um, I think it's because color-wise, she really did a good job. Here, I probably still have to organize my bands, but I think it looks cool. Okay, so this is the Siberia bracelet by Rainbow Loom Enthusiast, and if you make the bracelet, please don't forget to hashtag Jace Alvarez, Siberia bracelet, and Rainbow Loom Enthusiast, because we would love to see your renditions. So I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye.